Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Kayla and I do videos all about my life. So for the next couple of weeks, my videos are going to be mostly centered around my college experience as I start college in about 2 weeks. So I am super excited for that. And so today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my fall schedule, how I kind of made it, why I chose certain classes that I did, and how I am organizing to prepare for my fall schedule and semester. So let's get on into the video. Okay, so before we talk about kind of like what classes I'm doing this semester, I wanted to give you guys an idea of how I'm going into college. So going into college, I'm going to ECU, if you do not already know, which is East Carolina University, and I am going to be majoring in biology with a minor in political science on the pre-med track. So my plan is to eventually go to medical school, which means I am required to take certain classes to be able to apply to medical school, and that's like your biologies, your sciences, the typical stuff that you need to take, which I can go over in another video on what I am required to take if you guys want to see that as a pre-med student. So for this semester, I kind of looked at my schedule and tried figuring out a schedule that would give me the most optimized time and keep my energy levels high throughout the day. So what I did is I did my class schedule to where most of my classes are in the morning. Now some of my days I do have classes later in the afternoon because it's the only times available that I could do. And then I am also going to be working during college. I got a ECU Works program which allows me to have my complete meal plan paid for while I work a certain amount of hours. So I'm going to be working probably every Monday and Friday, and then some Saturdays and Sundays depending on the schedule. So as soon as I get that, I'll be able to completely lay out my schedule. But for now, what I've done is I've laid out all of my classes that I've taken and kind of scheduled those in my planner, which I will go into more detail a little bit later in the video. So kind of give you guys concept, I am taking some higher level courses because I was able to be dual enrolled during high school. So I graduated with my high school diploma and my associate's degree in science, which allowed me to take a lot of my introductory courses so that I can be ahead in some of my courses. So I am taking General Chemistry 2, I'm taking Calculus for the Life Sciences 2, I'm taking Political Science 1010, which is National Government, I am taking Honors Seminar, which is required as being a part of the Honors College at ECU, and I am taking Genetics. So all of these courses, I was told that I should take all of these courses this year, but I kind of got to choose when I wanted to take them and whatever, like day and time that I wanted to take them. So to optimize my schedule, I did choose to do all my courses earlier in the mornings with the exception of a few. So for my class schedule, I will kind of show you what it looks like and during out the times, show you guys the kind of like the time of my day. Okay, so for my so one of my classes is online while the rest are in person as of now. It could change with them looking at the new Delta variant of COVID to see kind of how it changes. So for now, I only have one class online, which is my political science class, which is national government, and then I have 5 that are in person. Now, I would prefer to stay in person just because it would be easier to complete the coursework and I would be more motivated. Typically when I do work at home, I'm not as motivated, but with the political science class, I'm very into political science, and so I have no problem with doing that online because I know I will be encouraged to continue to do it just to learn about it. So this is what my schedule looks like for my days. So as you can see here, I have my chemistry class in the morning. I have my chemistry class in the morning, which starts at 10 a.m. That's my only class on Mondays, so the rest of my day is open, except for working, which I have not gotten my work schedule yet, so once I get my work schedule, I am able to fill that in, but I most likely will be working on Monday after my classes. And then Tuesday, I have no class until 11 o'clock, which is my math class. So that's my first class of the day. And then I kind of get a break in between there to have like lunch and stuff like that. And then I have my biology class at 3 o'clock, so that I have to go to my biology class. And then right after my biology class, I have my honors seminar, which is long. It's until 8 o'clock. But the thing about the honors seminar, it's where we are put into groups and kind of get to work on a project the whole time, and we kind of get to learn and create a group and build a relationship with more people in the honors college, so that we have that connection. So then Wednesday, my first class of the day is chem, because I have chem every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So my first class of the day is chem, which is at 10 o'clock, and then I get a break, and then I have my chemistry lab. So that I have for a long time, because labs are typically longer. So it's nice that I get this little break in between, and then I have to go to that. And then I'm free the rest of the night. Then I have on Thursdays my math class again, and then a break and my biology class. So I only have the honors seminar once a week, which is on a Tuesday. So my Thursday, I only have 2 classes. And then for my Friday, it's just my chemistry class, and I'll probably be working. So that was my goal, is to kind of just get at the most 3 classes a day. But I like that I have I like that I have 2 classes a day most of the days. Mondays and Fridays, I like that I have 1 class. It gives me a lot of leniency. I'm able to eventually volunteer at the hospital around there, so that I get some of that clinical experience, and that I don't have to worry about not being able to volunteer anywhere and staying intact with the community. I also am able to do fun activities so that I can hang out with friends, but being safe at the same time while doing it, because of COVID right now. Just kind of having that open space to do stuff that I need to do and that I want to do. So going into kind of explaining my organization and how I'm preparing. So as you guys saw, this is my planner. I got it off of Amazon, so I will link that down in the description if anyone is interested. It has a lot of cool things about it. I've got areas where I can put like my goals, I can put my budget stuff, all that stuff. But my favorite thing is, of course, the daily planner. So I will go over that kind of for the first week of school. So over here, I got an area where I can write my goals for the week. So it gives me 5 slots for my goals for the week. I can put, or this is my week's priorities. So things that I got to get done for this week. And then I've got goals for the week. And then I've got my to-do list. I've got a habit tracker. I've got this whole open space, which is where I put down my colors for my different classes. And then I've got the weekly spread. So with the weekly spread, it actually is, as you can see, time. So like every 30 minutes you can put in a new slot, which is nice, because then I can really write down my daily schedule, kind of have everything down at a certain time and have it organized so that I'm never late to any place, and so that I know what I have to do at each time. So I can also include when I want to wake up on here and stuff like that for the different classes. Now, for my classes, as you can see, it is a very colorful spreadsheet. For my classes, I gave each of my classes a different color. That way, for notebooks and for textbooks and stuff, I will have a certain color designated to each class. That way, it's easy for me to remember what class I have that day, where my notes are for that class, all that stuff. Now for notes, I am going to be doing something a little different this year, because I want to be able to take neat notes. I want to be able to have all my stuff organized and remember all my notes that I took. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking my Rocketbook notebook, which I will link down in the description. It is actually a notebook where you can write everything on it, and then it's erasable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write all my notes for my classes in that notebook, and then each night or each day I am going to transfer my notes from that notebook into a separate notebook for it. That way I am able to rewrite notes, and my brain is remembering the notes that I wrote, and I can make the notes more precise and more neat. That way it's easier for me to study with them, easier for me to remember the details and know the important facts, so that I can rewrite that stuff down and not worry about messy notes, which I always end up having. So none of my professors have sent out their syllabuses yet, which means I don't know certain tasks that are due at any points. Typically when your professor sends out their syllabus, they'll include like important dates that you need to remember for tests, for assignments, for projects, stuff like that. So once I get that, I can further organize my information and put it down all into the planner, and I will be sharing that with you guys in a organize my planner with me once I get the schedule and can kind of see what I'm supposed to be doing. That way you guys can kind of see like what I do. So just be on the lookout for that, and make sure you subscribe if you guys want to watch that. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, and I will include that just that so that way you guys can see how I organize it and kind of like what my schedule is kind of like as a college student, which I will also be doing videos on. Make sure you guys follow along on my channel to stay updated on that, and I'll be sure to include that in future videos. Also, if you guys have any comments or any video ideas that you guys want to see, please comment them down below. I would love to create video ideas for you guys that you guys want to see, so that I'm not just creating videos that nobody wants to see. If you guys have any questions about my schedule, or I wasn't very precise about my schedule, please comment it down below and I will respond to you guys to let you know what my exact schedule is, or answer any questions that you guys may have about my schedule, what it was like as an early college student or a dual enrollment student, what it's like going to a four-year university as a student who already has college credits. I'm glad to answer any of that, so make sure you guys comment that so that I can answer your guys' questions for you. And like I said, make sure to follow along and like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back with more videos. Bye guys!